Hello folks, and welcome to day 5 of keto. I'm putting together a longer video with a ton of info that hopefully will be out soon. Hopefully you'll get a better understanding of the system that we are in and how big pharma has us right where they want us. My goal is to put out my data every day while I'm on this program. Good data, bad data, you'll see it every day. The most important thing I want you to pay attention to is my CGM readings. I have been including them in every video, my 24-hour CGM snapshot with the high of the day and the time that high happened. It's important to see because as crazy as this sounds, I have solved the diabetic problem in 1 week. As you will see later in this video, my 3-day average as of Friday was a 93. That's a 72-hour average. It's currently down to 91 and getting lower. That's insane, guys. My 3-day average will be in the 80s very soon with 0 pills and no medication. Keep in mind, the snapshot you see is a reading done every 5 minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In 1 hour, my CGM gives me a blood glucose reading 12 times. In a day, it gives me a reading 288 times. So make no mistake, this is as accurate as you can get. This is real data. This is real proof. At the end, I was on 2 pills for diabetes and on metformin for years. My numbers were a fasted blood glucose of 200 plus and a blood glucose of 400 plus after meals, and that was on medication. Now imagine if you all just started following this program. Lots of doctors would be out of business. Lots of hospitals would be closing. Imagine what it would be like to feel like you're 18 again. I promise you that this sucks for a short time. Then your body gets over the sugar kick and you feel great. I started keto already on a low carb lifestyle, so keto was a breeze. I was only eating carbs 1 meal a day, so going to no meals a day was an easy transition. Now, keto is not a permanent thing. To think I will never eat carbs again is not realistic. But I look at this 30-day keto as a reset. I picture my pancreas on vacation, relaxing on a beach, wearing sunglasses, sipping margaritas. He deserves it. I had him working hard for 54 years. He could use a break. Then, when it's time to go to work again, hopefully he will do his job much, much better. We will introduce carbs back in slowly and get the body working right, and hopefully the DEXA scan will show some damage to visceral fat. That was my goal with this, but wow, what it's doing to my glucose numbers is just insane. But we have some time till that day comes. In the meantime, here's proof that diabetes is a life choice and not something you're stuck with. I include my steps every day along with my recovery numbers that use HRV and respiratory data to figure out how your body's recovering every night. Okay, let's take a look at Friday, October 10th, day 5 on keto. Breakfast was 4 eggs scrambled with 6 slices of bacon cooked in bacon fat. And yes, I can eat this every day for life if I had to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it is my motto. Lunch is a handful of almonds to keep me going. Most of the time, I just eat them just to get more fat in my system. I got a 2-mile walk done outside in my backyard. It was a beautiful day, so I took advantage of it and put on the weight vest and walked for 35 minutes till I had my 2 miles done. Dinner was boring. I went and got more of that Angus sliced beef, added some bacon, a few slices of American cheese, and some feta cheese and olive oil, and that was dinner. It was Friday night, so by the time I got back home, it was late, but never too late to get my steps in. I hit the treadmill right before midnight for a 40-minute, 2-mile walk. My steps for the day ended up at 14,094. A very good step day. Now here's a snapshot of my glucose numbers from my CGM. The high of the day was 112 at 12:45. Notice at 1 p.m. when I started eating my big breakfast how my numbers started to go down. My body's burning fat, no need for insulin, and also notice a drop when I got on the treadmill at midnight. This snapshot was taken a few minutes after I got done with the treadmill. Notice also the 3-day average of 93. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, This next snapshot is my glucose when I woke up at 8:45 a.m. 89, not bad. This next snapshot is my recovery, and it's at 88%. Every day on keto, I have had a green recovery, which means my HRV is doing great, along with my respiratory numbers when I am asleep. Good rest will solve a ton of health issues. It's when your body heals. REM sleep, along with good HRV numbers, is what is behind those recovery numbers. I had big problems sleeping when I was a fat diabetic mess, so I'm happy that I can sleep now. It really makes a huge difference. Okay, folks, that's a wrap. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Let's get healthy. When you see my logo pop up on the screen, click on it and subscribe. Also, you can leave comments in the comment section. If you have anything to add, I love to hear it. Any questions, I would love to answer them. See, my knowledge came from others sharing their stories, and that's why I try and pay it forward. I have a PhD, a personal health diploma on my body, and a PhD on my health problems. But my body and my problems might be different than yours. So sharing stories is what will help us change the narrative. It's what will allow us to not need a magic pill to survive. Let's create a community of people sharing their data with others while they are on their health journey, and let's learn from each other. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great night, and see you in the next video.